Today, I'm going to do sway bar links on this 1999 Subaru Outback 2.5 liter Boxster engine. If you're wondering. Got this car, and we've been fixing it up slowly. Not doing this on a stream, I'm just going to be doing some record and whatnot. Tune right in, and I'm going to show you how to put the car on the lift the way I was taught. Alright. So first we gotta make sure we're lined up. I did that already because that just makes the most sense for me instead of moving up and down and up and down. So we don't just willy-nilly throw this under the car right away. Dumb. We gotta make sure we're putting it in the right spot. I do still like to kick it in, just so they're close enough. But now we're going to adjust the space between here to see where we should put it. I myself am going to put it right over there on the subframe instead of these pinch points right here. It seems like it'd be smart lift points on this, but it usually on these old cars they kind of buckle out. So we gotta give her the juice. Plumber's crack. Let me show you. Let me show you where this is. In here. So this may not be the best site. See it up in there. I'm not working on that stuff. And then all the way over here, bring it underneath the car. You're putting it right on that subframe there, right in the corner. Alright. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to be putting these in the same spot that I put the other one, but obviously the opposite side of the car. It's good. In the right spot. So now we're going to do the lift, which I'm going to have from multiple angles. Stop that. This is the motor button to lift the lift. So I'll hit this button and it makes the hydraulics move, and I'll show you right here. Alright. So before you get her off the ground, you see how it's kind of peaked a little bit? You gotta look at her, make sure it's not doing anything you don't want her to do. Don't push on that stuff. Give her a shake. She feels decent. So I'm gonna push this, right? I like to keep myself not in a rock and a hard place. All right. Now, second lift. Second time you stop. This is for safety. You get it so that way the wheels are just off the ground. Okay? And so what I like to do is I like to give her the gusto. Is that coming off of there? Did that come off the lift? No. Only do that when it's basically not on the lift because you don't want to like find out that you put it in the wrong spot and it falls off. When it's up there, it can like legitimately kill somebody. How heavy are these things? This is like probably a 3,000-pound vehicle. Like think about if that big old truck was on the lift. That's like a 7,000-pound vehicle, and the one behind is even more. Like you crush, you die, or at least other junk. So let's get her up to the next point. So as this is lifting, right? As it's lifting, you can see her go up, and you'll hear this. It'll make a clunk noise, which is that. So what that is, these are locks. Okay? So these are locks that are on the both sides of the lift to make sure that the car is still up and safe. So what I can show you now is the release won't bring the car down. And since you heard it click on both sides, dunk, dunk, right? We're right on a lock. Let's not let her down. But hey, we'll bring her up. Boom, right? I did the wrong thing. That's a lift. But this release, this goes up. And now you can tell we're on here. And this is actually the height I like it at for checking to see if the wheels are bad. Actually, not wheels, if we have wheel bearing issues. I did notice this morning that this wheel kind of had some weird camber. Oh, it feels decent. And look, when you spin it, the other wheel spins. Cool, right? Go to the back, do the same exact thing, just feel her, feels good. You can see this other tire, it's all-wheel drive. Crazy. Looks good underneath so far. Alright, never leave it up, always bring it down to the locks, always. So we're gonna go under here. Yeah, see? Alright, so right here, this is your oil pan, this is the oil filter. The oil filter in there is a Pronto. I don't know what that means. It's a Pronto. Get in there, Pronto. But yeah, so see that? This is what we're fixing here. So this comes out here and here and gets attached here. They're kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Like this looks like it's gonna be kind of. And this side looks fine, but we gotta get it. We're replacing both sides. Why wouldn't I? Let's look at anything else look like it's broken down here. Doesn't look like it. Catalytic converter or this. I don't know. This whole thing maybe. Transmission pan. Feels like it could use a little juice taken out. Filter's nice, right? Filter. It's hard to see. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no screen. And the exhaust looks new, like fairly new. It's welded on. Yeah, that's all exhaust. It's all exhaust shop done. You hear that? There's something up there that's rattling. It rattles every time the car drives hard. You need it though. You need it though. Huh, it's looking good under here though. That's what I like to see. Alright, alright. I know I just put it up there, I had to bring her down. We gotta get some stuff out of it. And get the wheel off. I'm not gonna take the wheel off from here and lift it off from above my head. To take it down, I wanna take it up from here. So remember, to get her going, you hear clicks? Now you can undo the brake. And this is the brakes, like the blocks, and it should lower. I like to lower as kind of as slow as I can. Make sure both sides are moving down at the same time, and then give her the juice. Give her the juice. Take that cap off and it'll drop like a rock. This is a big battery. It'll still probably die down on me. Oh, so I like to put my lug nuts on the lift. Yeah, it was just batteries just dead. This is what these ones look like. And that's another thing I like to see. Just came right off. Sometimes I don't think I needed to take the tire off for this. I just wanted to, because I wanted to look at the brake pads. They got the right kind of stuff on them, looks good. And it'll be nice and easier to get at this. So, next we'll bring you in there. How's that sound? But we're gonna bring it up. So I'm working right here. So I want this right here. So I'm gonna center you where I wanna be working. And then we'll be able to look with it. So I'm gonna do one at a time. Well, maybe should I take both the wheels off while I'm here? Yeah. There was enough weight to let the car flip off. And I still do the star pattern when I take off. I don't know. I think that's just a me being me thing.
Yeah, baby.
I'm not going to need this again until I put the wheels back on, so I'm going to leave that right there. Put the tire down here. I may want to do a tire rotation while I'm in this. I don't know if I want to do that now or when I do my oil change. But yeah, now we get to lift her back up and we will go to the next step. I always forget to do. You gotta double check. Is this even the right part? Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, baby. All right. It's hard to see. So I brought a flashlight over. I don't know where I put it. Brought it over, right? Yeah, I brought it over. Where did I put it? There it is. All right. Hopefully, that gives you a good shot of what I'm looking at. So this is how that's supposed to go in there. Right? And it's totally snapped. She must have curbed it. But that also could mean something else is bent or broken in a way, but I don't think so. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to put back together. We'll find out. Those are not 13 millimeter, and these might be a little fun, but that's what we're here for. The fun. Just for, yeah. Let's go with my first punch that's a 13 millimeter. It's not. It's not. And this one also is not. That one's 14. So the bottom one seems to not be 13. It seems to be 12. Let's double check that with a 12 mil. Oh yeah. All right. So now we're going to get a 6-sided 12 mil socket. And this is me thinking I'm Hercules, right? So I'm just like, oh, I don't need to put any lubricant on this or anything. Well, these old rusty ones, you need to only use 6-sided things. That ain't good. It doesn't want to do schnit. And I don't have an extra bolt. It didn't come with the kit didn't come with hardware. So, because of the situation, we might not have to do anything. Like a lot of times these, I can find my safety glasses. A lot of times these do come out pretty easy because it's not a lot of pressure in it. Look at that. Bingo. Can I reuse this? 100% I can. And let's see if I can just finger this out. Yep. Oh, there's your problem. Alright. Now we got to get ourselves that 14 mil. Because 13 was too small. Let's see if I was right on the 14. Hell yes I was. Oh, this is broken. Whatever. And actually I might want to use a shorter socket for more leverage. Jesus, that hurt. Oh, look at that. Alright, so. Alright. Let me show you the difference. This is a new one, and it looks like a manufacturer OEM. Or they got this in the same place. I know you're saying, like, oh, is that plastic? No. Yes, it's nylon. There's some rust here everywhere. Yikks. But anyway, now we're gonna just reinstall this. It looks like it's a difficult thing to do. But it's only difficult if you don't put your mind to it. Malcolm X. I'm into politics. Alright, let's see if this fits. Oh, like a glove. I know I should put like anti-seize or something on this, but sue me. I'm just kidding, don't sue me. Can't afford that. So, before you tighten the top up, you gotta get that bottom one to line up, because otherwise it'll just be legit just pain in the butt. Alright, and this nut was stuck on this, so I figured it'd be my best bet just to leave it stuck on it. Alright, now we're done, we can go drive. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to that. That would be legitimate bad advice. Oh, just drive now. It's good, man. Got the park kind of on hand tight. So don't ask me what the torque spec is. For this, I'm under the impression that I don't know. But, hey, tighten her up till she's tight. Look at that. Did a good job cleaning the threads by de-threading it. By loosening the nut. So looking at these other parts, it does look like they were recently replaced, but there's a lot of patina on them. Oh yeah, that's a noise I like to hear. That means I fixed the wrench. Alright. And we're good. Are we though? Alright. Cool. How'd I get stuff there? Get it in there. Same deal. Cool. Bingo. And there we go. Sweet. Travel line. Heck yeah, first one in. Let's look at the other one. Alright, we're back to it on this side. And should I put some penetration oil on that just to make myself happy? Yep. Should I have had my safety glasses on this whole time? Yep. There we go. Now, where's my breakaway? Where's my PB blaster knockoff by no fuel? That costs $100 more per day. Or whatever. So what I'm doing right now is putting some penetration oil on that. Because, well, I don't know, I did it on both sides, but hey. That's just me. Oh, you know, a little penetration oil is not that bad on the brakes, hey? It is. I have brake cleaner, I'll put that on after. For the fuel filter, I have to wear those goggles so I can find because it's not safe. Getting fuel in your eyes can make you go blind. That's what I was told by my grandpa. He was a smart man. That's what my grandma said. She said, listen to him, he's a smart guy. And he would say, listen to your grandma. She's your grandma. So I don't know what they were trying to get at there, but I'll tell you this. They were both really smart. So let's do some POV, I guess. Oh, look at that. Oh, the joy of breakaway. It's just like, here's your mama. Hey, mama. Who am I? Ricky Bobby? No. Johnny Bravi. No, Johnny Bravo. You see that? Jeez. I guess that's what breakaway does, right, boys and girls? Or someone replaced that already, and that one is that destroyed because of, you know, use. I am fully and severely okay with replacing it right now. Do it again. Let's see. Let's see how different that one is from. So this we're gonna have to plug because it's intact still. Oh, look at that. They're both broken. So that's stuck in there. That's what I wanted to show you just in case. Sometimes this stuff gets stuck. So what you do is give yourself a persuasion tool. In this instance, we're lucky the persuasion tool is just a screwdriver. Bingo. So yeah, from the outside, if you just looked at that sway bar link, it wouldn't have looked too bad. But it was 100% broken inside this area. All right, and now because I sprayed that PB blaster, we're not just gonna put all this stuff back up. Because that's a bad idea. We're gonna bring this can of brake cleaner. It's brake cleaner I can get on the brakes. Clean that brake off. Clean all that off. It's just a noxious chemical, but. Let's let that dry off for a little bit. Perfectly good use for a white towel. Look at that. Like, do I need that? Do I need the metal there? No. My lighting situation needs a little more persuasion. Now we can use this hammer here to get it in place. You know what you're saying, Cody, it ain't no hammer. And you know what? You're right. So now we got to use this lever to leverage it in its place. There we go. So both sway bar links are done. And both sway bar links failed in exactly the same way. So let's go over here and let me show you. Diagnose what happened. So this is the part. So if you look here, right, both of them failed in exactly the same spot. Seriously, same exact break on both. That is kind of unnerving, but I'd rather have it break than bend and never find out and it really mess up stuff in a different way. Because you don't really need sway bar linkages in all reality for it to work, but like that's totally falling apart. That's totally falling apart. Good replacement, and let's go look at the replacement. The unit. So here we go. That right there, my friends, is where the sway bar links go in a sway bar. Goes here, and it keeps the car from, I mean, you guessed it, swaying. Swaying. Yeah. Not bad. Easy job. So now we can drop the car back down, put the tires back on, and take it for a spin. But I have fuel filter that we can put in, and we will do that next. Pretty simple. See how she sits? You hear that? That is the sway bar links. It'll like break on the road. Alright. Probably check the tire pressure too. Don't think I have done that yet. So now let's look under the car together. Let's look under the car. It's nice that this is a Subaru. So let's see how it's sitting. It's looking good. Okay. Look at the other side. Yeah. Alright, time for this fuel filter. I got my safety goggles on because it is kind of a messy job here. Alright. Looks like we don't have a lot of light in there, but we will. So that's what we're working on. It's going to be that fuel filter, which is hard to see probably. Not because the camera's in there. This right here. This is our fuel filter. And that's what we're going to be replacing. It does squirt a little gasoline, I was told, because this fuel system is pressurized. Before we take anything apart, always, always, always see if the part you got is the same. And it is. So the one that I got here is an OEM, it looks. In is pointed that way. It says in there, and there's an arrow pointed at this little injuncture. So I just have to remember exactly how this is put in here, which is pretty obvious, to be honest with you. But yeah, so now we have to undo these screws. One of the things we got to do is also lift this hose off of here, is to get it out of the way. All right, because otherwise it's legitimately in the way. All right, and then this locks off here. It's just a clasp. Oh, there's a clasp right here. Right? And that's what holds the fuel filter in its spot. There's a sock around that. I don't want to do that just yet. Because I want to get, hopefully that went all the way down. I want to get the lines off before I do any of that. So let's get ourselves a Phillips head screwdriver. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that because it's a PH1, it looks like. Like this. Looks perfect. Alright, so with this, you just have to get it like just loose enough. Go the Houston's. Alright, so this system is under pressure. So we have to make sure, because gasoline is highly flammable. I don't know if y'all knew that. We just gotta make sure it doesn't go everywhere, I guess. So we're gonna create a flammable rag instead. I don't know if you guys all knew this at all beforehand. Rags are already flammable, so boom, just adding more flamicity to it. I'm grabbing pliers from my car. Needle nose works. These needle nose were provided for use by Tyler Books. Let's just see if we can not ruin the line at all. Alright, so it did go everywhere. No big deal. No more pressure in the system. Okay. Oh, come on, baby. Alright, I got it. So we're back to square. Here we are, you know. To square, here we are. That is what we are. So on these, there's little caps on both sides. And remember how the orientation was before. It was this way. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grab the sock. And you know, I'm gonna put a little tape around it just to keep her together. So this like sock goes around it, this bushing or whatever, to make sure it doesn't, you know, kink the can here. All right, so the way that this is oriented is the same as it was when I put it on in the first place, or when I took it off. Put it all the way down, and then bingo. No, not bingo. And then should be like this. No, because I have it too high. This is this is pet peeves. Bingo. Put this back on, and you know it's going to be a million times easier to put on. Now we get to prime the filter. By priming the filter, you don't turn the engine on. You just put it into on. Your pump should work and the fuel filter should fill. Little spray. Alright, here we go. To pump some through for us. It sounds decent now. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to take her for a drive. I'll bring my phone with me and I'll record from there. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be shaking as much as we're here. Buckling up is important. All right. We're gonna drive. Somebody. Let's see how it feels. 4 minutes left on that. Does it still pull? It definitely does feel like it still pulls. So this may need an alignment still, but let's see. To go straight. Steering wheel isn't that straight. It feels way comfortable now though. Let's see. No, it handles way good. Let's see. So the new fuel filter. It definitely needs an alignment or something because of where the steering wheel is sitting. But I'm doing this just to feel it. It still wants to keep dancing on me. And it pulls to the left. So alignment's needed on this. Let's do a turnaround and let's go on back to the place I just was. This is actually, turnaround's good because that's where I felt some problems before. So when I was doing a U-turn. I can't tell you, but it definitely feels good. Like let's hit her down, like just way better. Holy shnikes. Yep. This thing's a car again. Except for the speedometer still doesn't work and we gotta put speakers in and stuff, but yeah. She's a giver right now. Yeah. Alright, so that's that, and it runs. It runs good. I'm just kind of astonished about how good it's actually running. That went from kind of 0 to hero. I think you've heard some of it, but spark plugs, coils and wires, fuel filter made that thing run great. Sway bar linkages made it handle way better. Oil change and all that's gonna be great, and then all it's gonna need is an alignment. So we could also try to do a redneck alignment and then test to see if that alignment against something else, but I don't know, it feels safer on the road, faster on the road. I'm happy with this purchase. Worth every penny. Yeah, but fuel filter made it drive just way better. So that fuel filter might be literally have been original. Who knows? Awesome. Have a good day.